So you begin walking. It's taking you quite some time, obviously. And yeah, part of the way down, part of the way walking, like about an hour later, hour and a half later, so 3/4 of the way there. Holo, you begin to notice that it started raining directly above you.
Oh man, it's raining indoors. That's a sign of good luck.
That's interesting.
There's like a little grumpy cloud directly above you, raining down.
You want to taste the water?
Well, it's better than fire.
Hey John, why so down?
I glare at Van. And stand close to him so he gets rained on.
I go away.
You know what? I'm not going to push the issue. I'm just going to put up with it.
How cold is the water?
It's pretty cold.
It's actually
It's getting chilly.
unsettlingly warm.
Your clothes are getting damp.
I mean, I'm not exactly wearing much clothing. I'm a boo. I'm wearing a hat.
Well, your hat's getting very damp.
It's fine. It's stiffened.
I assume you were wearing a little boo suit or something.
I mean, I might be. I haven't specified that I'm not.
Well, most boos do, so you'd be weird if you weren't wearing something.
Yeah, we
That's
have Earth-like modesty rules for this particular interpretation of the Mushroom Kingdom.
That's fair. Then I'm wearing a tiny little
For the
boo suit.
canonical interpretation.
A little boo suit. That's fair.
It's getting very damp.
Gonna flip my
That's fine.
hat shark around so that I can get some water in it.
Oh my god, you're wearing the
Fresh
shark
water
hat?
to drink.
Nice.
Yeah, he got one of his own.
I got one I own.
Yeah, we went back to the pawn shop and got another one.
Is it only me and Hannah now that aren't wearing shark-related gear?
Yes.
Wait, is
Good.
Jackie Boy wearing one too?
He's got this shark shirt,
Nice.
shark jacket.
So, what's with the cloud?
I'd assume it's unhinged friend we just spoke to.
Does zebra magic extend to rain? I thought it was just fire and ice.
Yeah, I thought it was purely elemental. Maybe it counts as water.
No idea.
Sadness is an element.
I think it's cute. It suits you.
I think it's cool.
Okay, Rescow.
Might be a bit of a problem if it doesn't go away by the time we get to his house. So.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Worst case, we can do the interview on his front porch.
Yeah, I guess so.
So yeah. Some time passes and you reach the guy's porch and the cloud has not gone away.
Okay.
It's now been raining on you for a full half an hour, 45 minutes or so.
How solid is this cloud? Is it like a regular cloud, or is it like a...
Yeah, it's like a regular cloud.
So it's not like a cloud platform type cloud?
No.
Okay. I'm trying
People look at you and kind of
to... Could I wrap it in a
avoid
parachute?
you as you're...
I still have this parachute. Can I wrap the
Alright,
cloud in a parachute?
Roll me an agility artistry check. Or an intelligence artistry check.
Intelligence is slightly better, considering I don't have artistry.
Or craft.
I don't have craft. So...
Only Pyre was here.
6.
Well, you try, but you can't really quite do it. It's too slippery in the rain.
How
And now
high
your
above his
parachute's
head
all
is
wet.
it?
About 2 feet.
Oh, that's low enough that I can try and grab it.
Well, you can try and grab it. It's a cloud.
Yeah,
Your hands go through it.
I'm still gonna try.
Okay. Your hands go through it.
Risco, you have a parachute as well, don't you?
I was using yours when I was.
Yeah, I mean,
taking
that's what I mean.
stripes.
You still have one. I had 2, and I gave
Well,
you
yeah,
one.
I'm holding the egg block in it. Like.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot about
I-
the egg block.
John, I've got some parachutes if you would like to purchase one.
I take a noticeable deep breath. No.
You sure? I could give you a sweet deal.
I think that laughter is in character too at this point, honestly.
No.
Alright. Suit yourself. I'm gonna go knock on the door.
You got a roleplay knocking on the door.
Sound
All right.
effects.
So you knock on the door, and a couple seconds later, door opens and a Shy Guy appears. He says, "Yes, can I help you? What is wrong with you? What?" And he points at Jakey Boy. He says, and then he points at Rezcow and you, Van. He says, "What are you wearing? What is going on?
Wait,
Who the
he
hell
points
are
to
you?"
me?
No, not Jakey Boy. Sorry. He points to Van and Rezcow and your hats, and he says, "What the hell are you wearing? What's going on? What?
So you're
Why
a man
is he?
of.
Why
man
is
of-
it raining?"
I see you're a man of discernible taste, sir. Night beam proudly.
He says, "I'll call the police."
We're with the police. We're doing an investigation.
He slams the door.
I knock on the door again.
Rezcal,
He says, "Go away. Who are you people?
we already told you.
Look, we've already.
I don't have time for freaks."
We're not. Look, we've. Your brother Gilbert was much more accommodating.
How do you know Gil?
We spoke to him earlier.
Yeah. We're doing an investigation into the Purple Dawn case, and we had a little chat with him, and we would like to have a little chat with you as well.
I'll chat with you through the door.
That's fine, I suppose.
He says, "What do you want?"
You're part of the organization known as Water Freedom, yes?
Yeah, I help find volunteers and distribute them throughout the tower.
Right. So this might you know who the Purple Dawn is, yes?
Yeah, I was a witness. Police brought me in. I had to identify him.
And how could you identify him? Why have you seen him before?
Well, I saw him attack someone once on the 4th floor. We were distributing water, and I saw the Purple Dawn, this guy in a purple cloak, knock on someone's door, and then I saw him take out a gun and shoot the person.
Ooh.
First time we hear about that.
A gun, you say? I heard that he uses knives.
This was definitely a gun.
And or biological weapons.
Yeah.
Well, he's behind the 4th floor disaster, so yeah.
So you're head of distribution for Water Freedom, is that correct?
I guess you could say that, yeah.
So shortly before the 4th floor incident, you were distributing water on that floor, is that also correct?
I mean, yeah, for days. Absolutely.
I see. And do you know much about the source of this water?
Well, that's my brother.
So you don't know, you have no involvement whatsoever as to where he may have got it from?
I heard that he has some deals with people.
Do you know which people?
Not really. I don't really handle the business end of things.
I see.
I heard he gets, at least some of his water from businesses that donate. I don't know.
And other than the whole Purple Dawn thing and the tragedy on the 4th floor, has anything odd happened recently, especially within your organization? like shady people, people you've never seen before, perhaps?
Well, we did start getting some weird volunteers.
Define
Not that
weird.
long ago.
What sort of
Bunch
weird?
of people from the Bean Kingdom
That's what I
started
suspected.
volunteering.
Interesting.
Has there been
I
any
mean,
case...
we've already worked with some people. Wasn't that bad. There was this one guy, though. Very strange.
Could you describe this person? Why did you think
Oh,
he was
yeah.
strange?
He was yellow, dressed in a red cape.
Ah,
Kind of strange guy.
I see.
Constantly cackling to himself
I
as he
believe
distributed water.
we've met him. Yes.
Has there
Interesting.
been any issue with, like, some of your water supply getting stolen?
No, we've had no issue with that.
So, and have you encountered any team composed of Bean people and Shy Guys who were distributing samples of water for free?
I mean, that's what we do. We distribute water for free.
Do you know any specific teams of Shy Guys and Bean People? Specifically?
Well, we don't really have teams. We have a bunch of people who volunteer to work on various floors because that's where they live. And they come and we meet in a location and they grab the water and distribute it.
How many, seems drastically unorganized, how many people were distributing on floor 4 shortly before the incident?
Well, defined shortly. We've been, like, how long before the incident?
Up to a week before, I should think.
He says, well, we were out there every day. Different teams every day. I can't... Certainly we had some Bean people and Shy Guys
Yes, but...
there. I'm a Shy Guy myself, so...
Yes, I know. How many is what I'm asking.
One sec, I can check my records.
That would be useful. If possible, it would also be useful to get a list of every Shy Guy and Bean person working on those floors at that time.
I don't... I guess so. Sure. And yeah, he takes some time, and he generates a list of names, and he slips it under the door.
Well, I'm going
So one sec.
to pick up that list.
Yeah, let's have a look.
While they're looking at this, I'm gonna ask, how frequently was the water before you distributed it? Like, was it checked or tested for, like, contaminants or purity or whatever?
We don't really do that.
Seems...
So at any point, anyone could have put something in it.
Well, I mean, our distributors, this is, water that they themselves sell, so...
Well, I guess that case, like, explain to us, like, how this worked. Like,
did they sell
summary,
it or give it away for free?
like, yeah,
because
like-
you've said both
like-
so far.
Like, what happens? Like, from the part where you get water to you distribute it, like, what are the steps?
Well, you'd have to talk to my brother for that.
Okay,
As far as I'm aware, we get the water from businesses that donate to us,
Mm-hmm.
and then we distribute it.
Okay, so all you oversaw was getting the water and then distributing it directly. Okay.
Yeah, my brother would supply me with the water, and I would direct where it went, figure out what areas needed it most, etc.
And you didn't check it, you just took the water and distributed it, like, directly, basically.
Yeah, essentially.
So at any point, someone could have contaminated it with something.
I guess it's possible, but unlikely.
And you still say it's unlikely, despite the fact that knowing that there is a waterborne...
And these are the names you get.
So you say it's still
Liar.
unlikely, despite the fact that you know that there was an outbreak of a waterborne chemical weapon tested on a biological weapon outbreak on the 4th floor.
Well,
You still say it's
I
unlikely.
assume he poisoned Well, I mean, did you see the photos? The Purple Dawn had a briefcase. He clearly poisoned the water supply, the rivers.
Yeah.
The water supply, such as that you were handing out to people.
Yeah, but there's plenty of other. We were handing out nice, clean water. People were still drinking out
You
of the
were
river.
Sorry, you were handing out nice, clean water that you never tested for contaminants and that any of your volunteers could have contaminated at any point.
I mean, I guess it's technically possible.
You never tested it for contaminants. You have no way of claiming that it's perfectly clean water.
It's cleaner than the river water.
Well, that's
Then-
not saying much. No offense meant.
Also, then
Well, it's an improvement.
Then it's a prime target for a chemical weapon, because people are far more likely to drink your water that you're handing out for free than they are to drink from the river.
Like, we're not blaming you here to say that, hey, you yourself poisoned all the people, but we're saying that it's not unreasonable to think that if
to get to the bottom
someone
of
were
it.
to try to poison the people, this would be a smart way to go about it.
I guess, but explain the briefcase.
Well, that contains...
The Purple Dawn never volunteered with us.
Did you not ever think that he might have associates?
Or that he could disguise himself.
Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't even know the guy, like, I wouldn't expect some random mafia member who shoots a guy to be poisoning our water.
That's fair, I suppose.
A lot of crime happens down here. Why would I suspect, oh man, this guy has just shot someone. His next natural step is poisoning our water for volunteering.
Like, we're not blaming you for anything. Like, I just want this to be clear. But it's just the situation that we're looking over right now is fairly complicated. And, like, basically we're just getting ourselves an idea of how all this organized, because we do believe that, without you knowing, your organization was used as a cog in this plan to poison the fourth floor.
perhaps in future implement some sort of method of testing water before distributing it.
But I want this to be clear. Like, you are not suspected of anything, and we're not going to be interfering in your future, project with this. Just something to keep in mind.
So you said you had an unusual number of bean people signing up. Is that correct?
Yeah, in the last week or two.
Interesting. I feel they're probably all suspects.
Yeah, no one is recognizing any of these names, right? Other than
No.
Espresso.
I like kidney, though.
I like soya.
I think Ingrid Jones is a pretty funny pun.
Yeah, I think that's all we're gonna get from this guy, don't you think?
Yep.
I believe so.
I mean, we learned a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time. Sorry about all this.
Okay, some other stuff is going on, so just give me a second.
Oh,
Actually, Ditto, hop into channel 2. We'll just continue this.
So you get a visitor while you're sitting in jail. A bean person walks in wearing a red cape and a police badge. He looks at you and says, "Hey, Purple Dawn."
Hi. That is me. Am I going free now? Since I'm innocent and all?
Oh no, I just think it's funny that you're gonna die.
I'm assuming he's talking to me from the other side of some bars.
Yeah, he reaches into his cape and he pulls out a mask with a sun on it. And he shows it to you and laughs. And he puts it on and says, "Oh no, it's me, the Purple Dawn."
Do I know you?
"Oh no, but you do know Victor. He's a good friend of mine. Hired me to frame you, you know."
Good to know.
Anyway, do you have any last messages for him?
Not that I can think of.
Oh, that's very strange.
Tell him, screw you.
He looks kind of disappointed. He says, "Oh, it's a lot less fun than I was expecting."
Victor and I go way back, don't we?
Yeah, of course.
Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to get back to my escape.
No, he says, don't worry, you'll escape.
To death, I assume, is how you'd finish that sentence?
Oh, no. No. We have big plans for the Purple Dawn. He's not going to stop here.
Okay.
Don't worry, you'll get out.
Right.
You won't, but the Purple
with
Dawn
that,
will.
that mask.
Yeah. He puts it on. He says, I look kind of fetching, don't I?
You look kind of silly.
Well, that's only because you look kind of silly.
I agree.
Tell me about that lawyer of yours. You know, he visited me recently.
Why would I keep talking to you after you've framed me?
Oh, for company?
I'm quite alright, thanks.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I think Caesar's focusing hard on trying to act like he thinks Van would act, to where he's not thinking about what he actually wants out of the situation.
Roll me a charisma
All right.
performance check.
Charisma. What's my performance score? Okay. I got a 9.
All right. Okay. So he says, look, Van, I can tell you're nervous. I'll tell you what. I'll put in a good word for you. Maybe get you killed in a nice, clean way. And you tell me a little bit about your lawyer.
That doesn't sound like a good deal.
Well, it sure would be bad for you if they skinned you alive or something. Here they do that round here.
No. Just no.
Well, what do you want? How about this? I won't kill your friends if you tell me about them. Scout's honor.
You don't strike me as all that honorable.
What? I have plenty of honor. I have honor coming out of my nose.
So it's really important to you that I die, isn't it?
Probably. I don't really care that much.
So it would be perfectly fine with you if I escaped or if I didn't die at all?
Well, see, here's the thing. We need the Purple Dawn out there doing fun stuff. So, if you escape, that presents a problem.
Because then I would be out there.
We can't have 2 Purple Dawns.
Right,
This is
right.
silly.
What if we had 3 Purple Dawns, though?
That would just be ridiculous.
What if I'm not the Purple Dawn?
Well, that would just be ridiculous.
Okay. Screw it.
What are you playing?
I lift up my mask and show my face.
He looks at you and says, What? Who are you?
I'm Van. I am Van. I am the Purple Dawn. Ho ho ho.
No, you're not.
It looks like
What are you playing at? What are you doing
it looks
here?
like
Where's
he got
Van?
one over on you again. Ha ha.
Again? I just met him.
Or so you think.
This'll be a problem. Yeah. And he storms off.
Alright, I either helped or hurt. I did something. Sweet.
Alright. Hop into voice.
Oh, away I go. Wee. Hello.
So yeah, as you're being brought to have a room, a bean person in a red cape walks past you, grumbling, in the police area, and he looks at you and he says, "Wait a second."
Hey.
He kind of squints and he says, Do you know Van?
Van. Like Shaka, whatever his name is. His name is Sherry.
Vandersmythe?
Yeah. No, the lawyer name.
Oh, Kirosku.
That guy. Yeah, that's him.
What?
Yeah.
The lawyer is Van?
Well, okay. So the person in jail is Van, but kind of, but not, sort of.
at the point in the...
No, the person in jail is not Van.
Oh, okay. Well, wait. How did you know?
Where is Van?
I don't know.
He told me.
Oh, he told you? Oh, so you know who he is, right? Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know where the heck Van is, you know.
What's going on?
Well, what do you mean?
Where is Van?
I don't know. I haven't seen him all day.
Why is your friend there arrested?
Okay, something to do with, like, pride or something.
What?
Yeah, I don't...
You have stupid thoughts.
Hey, they're implanted in my brain with my party members, so you know what, that's fair. Anyway, I was about to, like, talk to that guy in the jail that's not Van. I don't know what you're doing here. I don't even know who you are or why you're asking me these questions, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move along.
He says, wait, before you go.
Uh-huh.
He reaches into his cape, and he pulls out a card, and it just has a number on it, nothing else. He says, call this number when you know where Van is.
Okay. Any reasons? Just...
I'm I'm friends with a friend of his, and we need to check up.
I mean, sure. Yeah, why not?
He looks back and forth, and he says, we're planning an escape for the Purple Dawn.
Oh. Interesting. Wait, which one? The fake one, the real one, or the fake
He
one?
says, I don't even know anymore.
Wait, who's we besides you and Purple Dawn?
A friend of Van's. No one you would know.
Is it Sharon?
No.
Darn.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, well, forget I said anything. Alright, I'll see you later. I guess, or not. I don't know. I'll just... Bye.
Good. Then he storms off.
What a strange little man.
Oh, okay. What's up now?
So yeah, Jakey Boy shows up to your cell, escorted by some police, and he's let into your cell to chat.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Do you have the cloak? Wait, how
Well,
close
I
are the
mean-
police standing around? Like
They're
within
outside
earshot?
the cell.
Okay, then I say, like,
Yeah.
do you have the cloak?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I got a cloak. But thing is, okay. All right, okay, we might be in trouble, man. So this floor might be in danger of being poisoned. Like the fourth floor. I don't know if you recall
That's
that.
a problem.
The thing is, it might be being poisoned, but you're in jail. So they might be able to clear your name? I don't know.
Oh,
Do you know if the Purple Dawn has any associates? I'm speaking the Purple Dawn and third
yeah,
person.
apparently I have an associate named Victor.
Victor. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Let me go to my stupid...
The pieces are coming together.
Victor. Who's Victor?
That is a very good question. One which I would happily answer, but I have my reasons for not answering.
Do I still have that file? Oh no, I hid it. Dang it.
Yeah.
I hid it at the
Well-
hotel.
Oh, yeah. But you could roll a willpower discipline to remember things.
Okay,
Or
willpower.
an intelligence willpower. Intelligence willpower.
All right. Okay. 11.
That's reasonable to remember names, major details.
So Victor Kaz, right? That's his last name, at least I know of. I know he's a friend of Purple Dawn, and then Madame, also someone. That's a contact of them. Have you heard of Madame?
I don't know that name. Have you met any Bean cops that wear a red cape?
I just saw one just a couple of minutes ago, actually, or seconds ago.
Sweet. Be very, that's your guy.
Wait, who? Victor?
No, the guy with the red cape.
What's the guy for?
He's responsible for all this.
Wait, how? Wait, what? How did you know?
He told me.
What?
He
What?
told me. He just walked in and started waving around a fake mask. And, yeah.
But wait, why would he? Because he just told me that I needed to call him once I found Van.
He may know that I'm not Van.
He does know. He told me
Okay.
that. I do.
Well,
Man,
shit.
I'm confused.
Watch out. Watch out for him, because, yeah.
Look, I just know there's somehow they got water selling on the 5th floor.
Okay.
So there could be
Wait,
another.
selling water?
Yeah.
Who's selling water? Why?
I don't actually remember what he looked like.
You can't sell the water, man. It's like
It's true.
air.
I mean, if you're on the low enough floors, I guess it's worth something. But no, this, like, the pipelines might be in danger. Like, we were at some guy's house and their sink might have been polluted.
Okay.
So
Well, just
this-
if you do look for Van, don't let that guy follow you.
wait a minute. Did this guy in the red cape that I talked? He had a raspy, squeaky voice, right?
Did he, Horikawa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yes, he did.
Huh. That makes sense. Oh, jeez. But wait, okay, because he was wanting. Huh.
Listen, if this guy is to be believed, which I don't know, there's a paradox there, but he says that Victor hired him to frame Van. I lower my voice down to a whisper for that. I don't know how much these cops are listening or care, but yeah.
Roll a charisma performance
Sure.
anyway.
We need to get a file on this Victor.
8?
They don't care enough.
Fair enough.
Okay. He was also mentioning about getting the Purple Dawn to escape.
Was that just now?
Yeah, that was just a couple of minutes ago. He told me to call him when I found Van.
Okay. It seems like his goal is to make the Purple Dawn, like, into a well-known terrorist figure, so he wants Van to die, so Van can't contradict that.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, that's basically what he told me. So maybe he wants me to escape now, so that he can catch and kill the real Van more easily? Or maybe not.
So do we know the name of this bean boy?
I didn't catch it. I didn't really ask.
Yeah, me neither. Okay.
Wait, why was he making requests of you? How do you know him?
I don't know how he knew me, that I knew him. We passed each other, and he just started a conversation. The nerd. Okay.
Where are the others?
I don't. Well, they went to interrogate all the accusers or like witnesses.
I'm sure that's going great.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out.
In any case, I told what's his name? I told Sheared Osku to bring me Rezkow's cape.
I mean, is it cold?
Yes, very. It's the one
Well,
comfort.
actually,
It's the one comfort I require to make it through these.
I have it with me if you want it.
Yes, very much so. Awesome.
The guards at the door see this happen and they say, "Hey, no outside gifts."
All right. What if I have it checked?
What?
What if I have it checked? Like, go through security.
We have a pretty strict guideline on death row inmates.
All right.
Dang. I was hoping the invisible cloak would be very invisible.
No, it's only invisible when you
Fair
have
enough.
it on.
How tightly could it be rolled up? Like, how thick is the fabric?
It's a regular cape, so it's not like super thick. It's like medium thick.
Just wondering if he...
Do you think you can hide it?
Yeah, well, I mean, depends on how great you are at sleight of hand, but if you could roll it up and pass it
What
to
is
me.
sleight of hand?
I think it's under covert.
Sleight of hand is covert, yeah. You could try an alertness covert check to stick it under the bed or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna try
Sleight
that.
of hand.
Yeah, alertness covert.
Okay.
So, and I will go ahead and spend a.
And can I do a
free
charisma
plot point.
performance check to talk to the guards and try and distract them?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, I walk up to the guards and like, hey, what do you let this guy in here for anyway?
Oh.
Says, well, he's helping with your case. He's working
Yeah.
with your lawyer. He's a good guy, too.
Okay,
Yeah, lots
if
of
you
high
say
fives.
so. He seems helpful. I don't know though.
Or go ahead and roll your check.
Ouch! I rolled a 3. Oh wait, no, I get to reroll
Alright.
yeah.
As long as it's not a 1, you get to reroll.
The reroll turned it into a crit fail.
Oof.
Oh, fantastic. So you walk up to him and you say, "Hello, good friends, who are looking over here and not towards my friend."
Oh no!
Do I hear this?
Yes.
I'm like, oh, hello. Hey, how's it going?
You may still attempt the check, Sturge.
I mean,
Just you will do so at -3 die steps.
I feel kind of exposed right now, like having my name friend mentioned. Does his cell have a window?
It has bars. I guess it would have a window. Yeah.
Can I look out of the window?
Sure. You see the parking lot.
Could I do like a memory check of some kind to remember what window this is?
Well, once you're at on the other side, yeah, you can do a memory check.
Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna go ahead and just say see you later to Caesar and we'll get you out in no time,
But what about
pal,
the cape?
with justice.
But what about the cape?
We're gonna park it right into gear with that investigation.
All right, I'm gonna make myself do an
That
intelligence.
famous natural phrase. We're gonna park it right into here.
I'm gonna make myself do an intelligence roll of some kind to figure that out. What would that be? Even if the DM's not forcing me to, I'm gonna make an intelligence.
Intelligence, willpower.
Sure, to understand to get that. 9.
You don't get it.
Come on.
And then, okay, I'm gonna say thank you to my fellow officers. I give them a high five.
Yep, they stop high-fiving each other and high-five you.
Thank you. And I go outside. Well, I start rolling up the cape. Is that like a check?
Yeah, that would be an alertness artistry check.
Oof. Okay. Come on, D12. Let's go. 4.
You ball it up into a ball.
Rats. Can I make the mathematical check as to whether it'll fit through a bar or not?
You're gonna do an intelligence knowledge check? Yeah.
Intelligence. Okay. What's my knowledge? Is it just... Yeah, okay. Whoa. 11. Wow. Okay.
You think that it probably would not fit, as you have currently balled it up.
Well, can I redo it?
After, I think, 2 hours or something, you're allowed to redo the check?
Weird. Okay. Instead,
You gotta take some time to figure out exactly how you screwed up.
I'll just unroll it and see if I can just
Okay.
slip it through. So where is the? Do I need to do a memory check to figure out which window?
Intelligence, willpower.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and. Well, no, it's fine. I don't need to do that. I can believe in myself. I can do it. Okay. A 10.
1 plot point would do it.
I'm fine with that.
Thank
Okay.
you.
You have identified the window.
All right.
Unfortunately, all the windows are relatively high off the ground, so you will need a way up.
So this is a parking lot?
Yeah,
Are there actual cars here?
there's shitty carts. They're kind of broken down.
Drive one off a ramp. That's how you get high.
Just start making a ramp. Just aiming at the window.
There's mostly bicycles around. Really?
How high
There's
up?
one or two really shitty carts. About 20 feet.
Oof. Okay. That's an issue a little bit. Okay, let's see. What's the security like, by the way, around here?
There's some police on patrol around. There's a chain chomp.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to just decide right now. I'm going to wait for now and go back to the hotel.
Okay.
And because I might need some extra help. I could also use my clock power if I can rest for the rest of the day and just do that.
Okay.
That's
Right.
I'm sorry, Caesar.
That's Caesar already didn't think you were going to continue when you left because he didn't understand what you said about parking.
Yeah.
So he was cursing you as you left and started
That's
Getting back to
fine. That's
chipping at the
understandable.
wall with a plastic spoon.
It's gonna take you a while.
I think he's made maybe a centimeter in over the last few days.
Probably.
He'll get there. With infinite time.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I'm gonna pop back in.
Alright.
Hello!
Hello.
You guys were busy.
Yeah, some stuff happened. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Oh dear.
That's the voice tone you know you can trust.
Alright, so what are you guys up to?
Lewis Rose, I guess.
No, it was... Oh no, we did speak to Alban, didn't we? Yeah, Lewis Rose next.
Alright, he's down on the second floor.
Let's go.
Alright, so you head down there. And you get to a really shitty shack. Like, way shittier than almost any ones you've seen so far. In fact, this one doesn't even have bars on the windows. It just has holes.
That'll be helpful if he doesn't let us in.
Yeah, that's handy.
I assume the rain cloud is still there.
Yep.
Well,
You're actually dealing with some kind of serious issues at this point.
So now I'm wondering.
You're starting to feel a little bit sick.
Like, I mean, being rained on aside, like, I'm wondering if it's a tracker. Not that it would change much for now, but it's something to consider.
yeah, can we do something about this rain cloud?
I mean, I physically can't even touch it.
Wait, Vezcal, do you still have the weather scepter?
I use it. Needs a day to recharge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, yeah, you used it against me, right.
Yeah. I can try blowing on the cloud, make it disperse, but...
Do you think shooting fire at it would accomplish anything?
I doubt it.
Yeah.
I mean, we could try wrapping it in a parachute again.
Why don't you just wrap yourself in a parachute like a raincoat?
I mean, I could also do that. Like, that seems like a more sense.
Alright, so go ahead and roll me an alertness artistry check if you want to make a poncho out of your parachute.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
See, when I heard wrap yourself, I thought like just wrap yourself like a mummy
Yeah, I was.
inside
Yeah,
the
that was
parachute.
like a one, like a blanket or something. But like, I can make that roll anyway. I rolled a 4.
Well, you drape the already wet parachute over your head, and it continually keeps falling off.
We may want to find a more permanent solution to this.
I mean, I'm not a magician. Like, what do you expect from us?
Hannah could have helped several times this episode.
Someone please draw fan art of Barnaboo's misery.
Yes.
Having some trouble there, John.
I'm looking through my inventory to see if there's anything I can use.
I point to the parachute and say, having trouble staying on, I see.
Only a little bit.
Did you forget that you have a can of rain cloud repellent?
Rain repellent bat spray.
I mean, while he's dealing with that, I guess we can talk to
Yeah.
our new friend.
You knock. You haven't knocked yet.
Alright, I'm a knock.
Person says, "What's the password?"
Clementine.
No response.
I don't think I got it right. I tried my best.
I'll knock on the door.
No response.
We have a warrant.
He says, "Slip it under the door."
No. Well, I mean,
Is there can we just show you the warrant through one of the windows? Like, you don't even have glass. I could just put my arm through it.
Says, "Fine."
I do that.
He takes a look. You see a shy guy pop out of the shadows and take a look at the warrant. He says, "This isn't for my house. Go away.
No, but it's for the same case, though.
Get one for my house, and then we'll talk.
or we can talk right now.
Or you can go away. I like to live a private life."
Or we can talk. We've already spoken to both of your brothers.
That's fine. I'm not either of my brothers.
I'm aware of that. That's why we want to talk to you.
Well, if you're aware of that, then you know that you talking to them has no bearing on you talking to me.
I go in through the window. I mean,
Please don't set his house on fire.
Alright, so you go ahead and roll me an agility athletics climbing check.
oh boy, a maximum roll of 12.
Hey, 12 is very good.
And I rolled a
Yeah.
5.
You try and climb in through the window. But you
I
mostly
just
just gesture vaguely at the window.
I stand to the side, with my hands behind my back, just observing, offering absolutely no help.
He says, "I'll call the police."
We're with the police.
Well, then they'll be glad to see that you're breaking into my house without a warrant.
Do you guys even have police here? Like, look at this place.
We have police. They'll arrest you. What do you want? Tell me why you're here.
We just want to talk.
About what?
About the Purple Dawn investigation.
Yes, that.
What about?
We-
He's been arrested.
We just want to ask you a few questions.
What about? He's been arrested.
And you certainly had no accomplices, and there was no one else involved at all, and there was nothing else going on there in any way whatsoever?
Yes.
So where did he acquire the chemical weapon from? Tell me, right now.
He probably made it.
He made his own chemical weapon. Where did he acquire the materials to make the chemical weapon from?
I don't know. eBay.
Exactly. You don't know. That's what we're
Are
here
you
to
really
find out.
saying that a single person is able to make this? And I show him the egg block.
Show him what?
The egg block that I got last time
Oh,
from the
dear.
filters.
He says, "What the hell is that?"
That's exactly what we're here to find out.
He
And
says, "Fine. I'll talk to you through the door. I don't even know who the hell you people are dressed like that this day and age."
don't
It's
look
a
at
new
me.
trend that's gonna take over, man. You gotta hop aboard before it's too late.
Please ignore their fashion sense.
Surely you know about the traditional ancient shy guy garb for lawyers.
He says, "No, there's no such thing."
Of course, what are they teaching you in school these days? Honestly.
Anyways, we do have serious questions.
I hope so. What do you want to know?
You were in charge of sourcing water for the Water Freedom Company, is that correct?
The Water Freedom Organization, but yes.
Right. Could you tell us the names of your suppliers?
No,
And why not?
because that's private information.
Without giving away any names, could you inform us on the process of how all the steps between you getting water to it getting distributed?
Fine. I contact people on the upper floors who sell bottled water. They're generally pretty generous. Or they're generally pretty wealthy. They sell bottled water mostly as a fad. So I contact these people, and some of the more generous corporations and businesses up there help me out by donating large amounts of water. And then I go pick it up, and then I bring it down here. The end.
So, at no point do you actually verify it for contaminants or anything of the sort?
No. Why would I?
Have you had any new patrons within the last week or so that you haven't dealt with?
No. Everyone's been fine.
Well, we know that not to be true, so...
Look, do you have any specific charges against me, or are you just wasting everyone's time?
Nobody said you specifically were guilty other than you.
Look,
All we want is to ask you some questions.
Look, Lewis, I'll be up front with you. This weird egg cube thing, that was in one of the main pipelines supplying water to the full floor.
Oh, well, there's the source of the plague, then. Glad you found it.
Afraid it's not quite so simple.
Go on.
Nope, I just wanted to say it's not so simple.
I don't see why I should give away all of my information with you giving away very little.
Well, then I hope you have a good day.
Look, if you're not...
Your lack of cooperation is not boding well for you.
Yeah, if you're not actually involved in this, and are hiding the people that are, that is not going to look good for you or your organization.
He says, I have no idea what you're talking about.
We know for a fact that your organization is involved in the contamination of Floor 4. In some measure. We do not know whether... It is not necessarily
Prove it! What proof do you have?
Plenty. I'm not going to give it to you right now, but we have it. Whether that is someone...
Then show me a single piece.
Whether that is someone interfering with your operations or not remains to be seen. That is why we are asking you questions. And your lack of cooperation is not painting you in the best light with regards to this.
I've been perfectly cooperative. Name
No,
one
you have
question I
not.
haven't answered.
You've refused at least 3 questions I've asked.
Which ones?
First of all, you refused to give the names of your suppliers.
Alright, my suppliers are Bill's Water Corporation and Sam's Water Corporation. There you go.
I don't want to insult you, but
I'm gonna check.
I have doubts that you are being truthful here.
I'm gonna try and see if he's lying.
Same.
Go ahead and roll charisma.
Even Jakey Boy wants in on that action.
That's my D10. Charisma perception.
11, and I'm using the bracelet.
Well, he seems relatively nervous,
13 for me.
and you can both tell that he's lying.
Look, we spoke to a very kind of unstable fellow not too long ago. Espresso? He told us some pretty interesting things.
Oh, what did he tell you?
We're not going to tell you that.
I don't know who the hell that is.
Well, he's on the records of working with your corporation.
Yeah.
Well, I don't do any of the volunteer work.
But surely if your volunteers were responsible for the Floor 4 incident, that's your organization done. No one would touch you ever again.
That's true. That would be a shame. Good thing it didn't happen.
Except that we have proof that it did, so... Good luck.
And if you tell me some of that proof, I might be willing to talk to you.
You're asking...
Like, Riscal just realized that their main proof is a conversation I had alone with a dead person.
God, I wish we could just assault this
Look,
guy.
there's this dead person we found, and we talked to them psychically.
I feel like you're not under the... You don't have the right impression of how investigations work.
Well, my impression is that they need a warrant.
Your impression appears to be that investigators should divulge any and all information at the whim of whoever they're talking to.
Look, it's called making a deal. That's what I do for a living. You tell me
I thought
one
you...
piece of information that you have implicating me, and I'll share one business contact.
We know that a perpetrator involved with the situation... I have already told you this. We know that somebody who is involved with the pollution of Floor 4 was also involved with your corporation. I have already told you this.
And show me some evidence of this, and I'll gladly tell you.
I have a list of names of the people who were working on Floor 4 a week before.
I'm sure you do.
I received from
You
your
talked to my
brother, in
brother.
fact.
He would have
Received
that
from your brother, in
information.
fact, yes. On that list of names is someone we know to have been involved in the incident.
And who was that?
I'm sorry, but you're doing it again. You are trying to extract any and all information while giving none in return, and I refuse to accept that as a fair and equitable bargain.
Tell me the name, and I'll tell you a name of a business. Tit for tat. That's my deal.
I'll offer you a different one. Tell us, now.
Oh, man.
That's a
You
pretty
said,
shitty
"Or
deal,
what?"
Barnaboo.
I think you would probably not want to see what the alternative is.
Go ahead
doesn't
and roll
end well for
charisma,
you.
influence, intimidation.
Where's my D10? I really should get intimidation as a skill. Oh boy. Wait, hang on, can I reroll? Yes, I can reroll that one at least. 6.
Party!
Slightly better than the 4 I rolled originally.
He looks at you very through the window, and he says, "All right, 1 second. I'll go get the list of suppliers."
Does this house have another exit?
You have no idea.
Is there somewhere I can, walk around his house?
1 second.
I figured if the buildings in the third floor didn't really have sides or backs.
Yeah, they're kind of all built into the same complex. Alright,
so...
1 sec.
Yeah.
Here. They're kind of like this.
Favelas.
Okay. I'm going to try and listen to make sure if there's any suspicious sounds or lack of sounds. Listen at the door.
Alright. Roll alertness perception.
They're both 8, aren't they? Yes. Nice. 9. I rolled an 8 and a 1.
Well, you don't really hear anything.
Alright, so I can't tell whether he's left particularly or not.
Well, 3 plot points and you can hear something.
Yeah, I'll go 3.
Oh man,
Alright.
3.
So, about a minute or so after he leaves, and you hear him shuffling around in the back, you hear the sound of water being poured out.
I'm going to try... Right, we need to get in there now. He's disposing of evidence.
Yeah, I'm climbing in the window.
Yeah, I rush in.
And roll
Yep,
me an agility athletics climbing check.
I'm good at that.
Only you had Caesar with you.
I mean, Rezkow could probably just smash through the wall.
Look, I got a 14, so don't need no Caesar.
Rezkow
13.
dives through the window, as does Van.
Well, I'm going to try. Considering what happened last time. It was, agility, athletics, climbing?
Yep.
9.
Hey, you did better.
9. You're working your way, but it's going to take you a turn or two.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you guys have dived through the window and you see, in the back, a shy guy pouring some water onto the floorboards.
Onto the floorboards. Oh, he's making bugs, is he? I'm gonna try and get to him.
He says,
and
"What the
knock-
hell are you doing? Where's your warrant?"
I'm gonna knock whatever pail or whatever he's holding to hold the water out of his
No,
hands.
he has like two bottles of water.
Yeah, I'm knocking that out of his hands.
I'm gonna try and catch them if he successfully does that.
All right, go ahead and roll me an alertness, or not an alertness, but a body unarmed combat check.
Alright, I'm good at that. Wow, 17.
Nice.
You smack them right out of his hands, and they curve into the air. Where Van, roll me an agility athletics catching check.
Alright.
Sure you got points in catching.
14.
Where Van catches them as they fall. There's small amounts of water in both of them. Most of it's gone, but there's a very small amount of water in both.
Okay.
Well, we need to apprehend him now.
Well,
So what the hell are you doing in my house? Give me back
Taking your
my
water.
water. Give me it back.
No.
it's ours now.
You are disposing of evidence. We have probable cause. That waivers the need for a warrant.
Thank you.
And just then, Barnaby flops into the room.
What he said. And I believe we're going to have to take you with us.
Is Sharon around? Like, cop Sharon, not Sharon?
No.
Anyone that has handcuffs?
No, I mean...
I could tie him up with a parachute.
He says, "Look, I'll talk. What do you want to know? But I'm not coming with you."
I mean, we're going to be taking this and analyzing this water.
And I don't think you have much of a choice as to whether you come with us or not.
Look, how about this? I'll give you a hint that will save your lives. You leave right now.
I'll take the hint.
I want an agreement.
That's awfully
I'm afraid-
vague.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Well, then I'm afraid you're going to die. You can take me wherever you want. You're going to die.
Please, I've died like 6 times. You need to work your threats a little better here.
I'm going to pull out my musket and point it at him. No, you're coming with us.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh, no, you can take me. That's fine. Let's go. Wherever you want to go, my friend. Journey to
I
the
think
ends of the earth. with
I
me.
think the police station is the sensible place to get to.
Oh, sure. I wouldn't mind saying the police station right now. Sounds like a wonderful place. Let's go.
I'm gonna add the bottles to my inventory. Suspicious water bottles.
Like,
I don't like that he's willing to go to the police station.
I think he's bluffing.
You think?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sense
he's
his
bluffing.
emotional state.
Alright. He seems to be nervous, but, like,
Do you
you can
guys-
tell there's something else there.
Do you guys think it would be possible to not bring him to the police station here, but the one we're using on the 4th floor?
Yeah, I would. That's preferable, I think.
Yeah.
Has anyone got any rope?
Wait, what are you using on the 4th floor?
Well, bring him to like our police station on the 4th floor and not
On the 5th floor.
Yeah.
5th floor, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Can we? Have we got anything we can tie him up with?
I don't.
Parachute.
Yeah. Someone turn this parachute into a rope and tie him up.
I mean, parachutes have ropes as like the strings.
That is
hold-
true.
Any of you have craft? We'll tie some knots.
I think I took craft at some point, right? I did.
Nice. I'll give it to.
I have craft too.
I'll hand the parachute. I'm going to hand the parachute over to Rezcal.
All right,
that-
check out my sweet tying skills. What do I roll with craft?
Roll an intelligence craft check.
All right, guys. Maximum I can get here is 8. So
Oh, I could do better just by rolling intelligence.
Same.
Maybe somebody else should try this. I max out on 10, so.
I'll leave this as a decision to the group.
I mean, surely we could all give it a try. We can't possibly screw the rope up that much.
Yeah, but if we screw up, he's gonna think we're lamos.
Like, okay, I'm gonna just try and turn it into rope straight out. I'm just gonna do it. I rolled a 5.
You fail to tie him up, and he says to you, "Really?"
I'm gonna just
See,
wordless.
he's judging us now.
I don't care. I'm gonna
And he says,
wordlessly hand
Come on,
the
you
rope
don't need
over.
to tie me up. I'll come with you.
John,
Let's
I'm
go to the
gonna-
police station.
John,
No,
give it
we
to
need-
Let's
me.
go together.
I'm gonna just give it to Van.
Okay.
We need to tie him up.
Okay, come on.
There's no need to tie me up.
Come on, intelligence.
He puts his hands up, and he just says, "Don't worry about it. I'll come with you."
It's just a fun thing.
Can't we tie you up just for fun?
2.
Ooh.
Oh,
I,
not a crit fail, though.
I glare
Tie
at
him up
Van.
so poorly that he's just gone. He's no
It's not a crit though, because you just rolled the one thing,
Yes,
right?
yes,
was
it's
was a
intelligence.
single die.
So
Yeah.
now the ropes are all knotted up, and so the test has just gotten harder.
So for what it's worth, I rolled a 4.
Well, the knots are sufficiently knotted up to the point where you have no idea where
You know what?
it begins or ends.
You're right. We don't need to bother with your.
No, we
Follow
need
us.
some way of restraining him. I am insistent on this.
I
And
mean-
to that end,
There's no need.
I want to
There's no
try
need,
and
Rainy.
I want to try and tie him up again.
Hey, I'll tell you what. You let me go. I'll tell you how to get rid of that cloud.
I'm gonna try and tie him up again.
knows about the clouds.
No, you can't make another check
Uh.
for another 2 hours.
Oh,
I've
right. Yeah,
tried using this meat instead.
yeah I'm gonna tie him up with meat. That's a terrible idea. Well,
I mean, this guy's a shy guy. Just have Rezcow hold him.
yeah, okay. Like, Rezcow can bind him by holding him. My worry is that if he does something that incapacitates us, I don't want him getting away.
It'd have to be pretty spectacular to incapacitate all
Well-
of us.
I just say expresso.
Mm.
Yeah. See, I don't like the jovial tone he uses while saying it's okay.
He says, "Don't worry about it. It's fine. Take me
Like,
to
it
the
sounds-
cops."
It
Right.
sounds exactly like when I'm confident
If we-
that
if we
everything's gonna go fine.
If we can't tie him up, it's probably best if we knock him unconscious and have Rezcow carry him.
That seems extreme.
Tying him up,
And again,
like, we
then
can't
he's
tie him
gonna
up.
be like, but he's gonna like look. You see how he's all about warrants and all that. He's gonna claim police brutality, and they're just gonna invalidate the whole thing.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll just have Rezcow bind him for now by carrying him.
Yeah. Let's
All right.
bring him to the police station.
Do you mind if I give you a piggyback ride? I'll take your silence as I'm okay with this.
He says, "Look, whatever, man. I understand. Let's just go to the cops. I'll gladly take a piggyback ride to the police."
All right.
Right, so we are going to the 5th floor.
Up he goes.
All right, you go to floor 5, and you bring him to the main police station where Caesar's being kept.
Mhm.
All right, you bring him there, and you see the two high-fiving cops. They're high-fiving each other.
I nod at them.
They
try
put their
to
hands up for a high five.
I reciprocate a high five.
They look thrilled. They're so happy.
Yeah. Also, hey, we need to have. Wait, how? Who are we?
Go to the desk and
I-
ask
I-
for an
I-
interrogation room.
It's because I'm trying to address Van, but without saying his name. So I'm just like, hey, cat.
Sheared.
Do you got like a dude that we can get the water tested at?
No, but I can ask. They're bound to have.
Yeah, let's see if they've
forensics
got.
here.
We can get one of the bottles tested and keep the other one.
Yes.
That sounds
Yeah.
good.
Okay. I'll go up to the front desk.
I give you 1 out of 2 bottles.
Okay.
Then the person in there says, "Oh, hey there, Sharky. What's up?"
Hi. I'm going to need forensics on on the contents of this bottle.
What, another one?
Another one? What do you mean?
Well, your friend was here earlier. Gave us a bunch of bottles to test.
We believe this person with us may be a culprit in the contamination of floor 4. The contents of this bottle will determine his guilt or not.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's what your friend was saying, so... Not about him, but...
Well, yes, this bottle
About the other
this
bottles.
bottle in particular he was trying to dispose of after talking to us for a few moments about the incident. If this bottle does in fact contain some contaminant, there is extremely strong evidence that he coordinated the incident on floor 4.
So he worked with Van. Or not with Van, but he worked with the Purple Dawn.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Well, we'll certainly have this bottle done too, but it can take a while. We're not exactly top priority down here.
Well, it's still
Us-
appreciated.
It's appreciated as soon as it can be done.
Yeah, when was Lizard Man in here? Why did he...
Lizard Man.
Yeah, my associate.
I've forgotten he was called Lizard Man.
A while ago. He left a couple hours back.
And he had water samples with him.
Yeah, he brought us a big old bottle of water, full bottle.
I don't suppose he told you where he was heading, right?
No.
Alright,
He
You
took a
guys
bottle, chatted to your friend in the cell, the Purple Dawn, I don't know. Then he left.
Alright, I'll keep Mr. Guy with you here, because I'm just gonna check at our HQ to see if Lizardman's there.
Yes, can
And I'm gonna
can we
trot off to our hotel.
can we get some proper way of restraining this person? We had no method other than, well, Rezcow. Well, him.
Don't worry, we'll lock him up in a pen, and
Thank you. He's a prime
we'll
suspect.
put handcuffs on him. No, we understand.
Thank you.
So it looks like Jakey Boy got a lead from Rosaline.
Yes, and so did we from whoever this is. The difficult part is going to be implicating they weren't involved with the Purple Dawn,
Yeah.
and that they acted independently. But having alternatives is...
I mean, this is a start.
Yes, exactly.
So yeah, you guys are headed back to your hotel room then?
Yeah, I guess so.